hello. I mean, I'm hoping this works because I've forgotten to put my microphone in. I'm going to be live from the Forty20 TV headquarters. You can see all the cardboard boxes behind me because I'm in the process of moving. And we're here to play Wembley Rugby League because it's grand final Friday. It's Wigan Warriors versus St Helens in the grand final at Hull. Now, usually I would edit the teams and put them on properly, but I don't know if I can be bothered. No, I'm lazy. What can I say? I've knocked my camera over now. Right, well, I can't be a player, so we'll change that to the computer. I mean, should I put Wigan in red and black? Oh, man. Look at this. I mean, you can do all kinds of things with this game, look. You can change the colours. Where's black? Pardon the noise. There you go, that'll do. Right, St Helens, where are they? Not Warrington, not Bradford Northern. Cass, Halifax, Sheffield, St Helens. That looks alright, doesn't it? I mean, as I say, I could change the team name, change the player names if I want, but it doesn't make much difference. Right, so let's go to the case. Let's get on with it. Let's get the replays on first. I want to see the replays. It's from the blimp. Do you want to see them in slow motion? Yeah, come on. Makes the video longer, doesn't it? Right. Match. Friendly. It's anything but Wigan versus St Helens. Start match. I'll stop picking my nose. There is the KCOM Stadium. Looks a bit like Wembley, but be rain. And here we've got a light wind. It's definitely not like Hull, is it? Here we go. So welcome to the KCOM Stadium. Wigan in their traditional red and black versus St Helens in their white shirts with a red band. And it's whoever's number 6 for Wigan these days kicks them off. You can see the made up names at the bottom of the screen. I don't know who those people are, but they're not real. I've just missed a call on my phone from the NHS track and trace. I'm currently isolating. I'm not allowed to go out, which is not good. I think I've gone out now. How do you think the grand final is going to go tonight then? I've tipped a Wigan win, but I'm not massively confident of that. It's not as if Saints are rubbish, is it? But I think it's going to be a close game. I hope it's a close game. I hope it's a good one. Listening to both coaches and the captains and a couple of the players early in the week at the press conference, and if you haven't seen that, it's all available on our YouTube channel. Oh, look at that drop goal. If you've never seen this game before, for some unknown reason, mainly because it's based on a rugby union game called World Class Rugby, if you ever played that one, teams go for drop goals a lot. So you do get odd number score lines far more often than you would in the real world. I would play Super League Rugby, the old PC game, but I can't get it to work. I've got it on CD-ROM. There's an old phrase for you. But I just can't get it to work, which is a shame. So we're going to have taken a 1-0 lead. I don't know what the odds are on a drop goal to be the first scoring play, but they'll be quite big. How have you found this season? I haven't been to a live game since the Castleford Saints game, the last game before lockdown. And I've missed it and I haven't missed it. I wouldn't want to have been there when nobody else has been there. I've no reason to be there. I know I'm a member of the media, but if I'm not reporting on a game and being paid for it, there's no point in going. We're going to have knocked on. That's a bit of a mistake. You'll see the scrums here. You get different things on screen, moves you can put on at the scrum. Obviously, there'll be no scrums tonight. And in this game, a lot of scrums are won against the head. As I say, it's based on a rugby union game. They've just kind of changed it a little bit. What was I saying? I can't remember. So I could have played the exciting Super League game, but I couldn't get it to work. I can't get the modern ones to work either, which says something about my technical issues more than anything else. There's the old Australian Rugby League on the Mega Drive. Could have done that, I guess. We're going to send some both on that, aren't we? I should have thought of that, actually. And what's going on here? So you've got number 9 for Wigan, Thomas Liverlewis, Sam Powell, and the 7 for St Helens. Just stood there. Neither of them wants to touch the ball. This might go on for another 2 minutes until half time, or I'll put it on 8-minute halves. If I have, this is going to get a bit dull. So you've spotted a flaw in the game here, dear viewer. Why is nobody? I mean, what's this guy doing here? I mean, I'm pointing at him. Obviously, you can't see it, but what's he doing there? Is that blocking from the sticks? It's like he needs a wee or something. This is the worst stream ever. But, I mean, you come to expect that, wouldn't you? Can you imagine if this happened in an actual game? Yeah, maybe I should have put Australian Rugby League on. What was the later version on the PC? International Rugby League. Did it have Ray Warren on commentary? I think it does. I've not streamed that before. I've got a capture of that before. I think I did the World Club Challenge earlier in the year, which was like a different world, wasn't it? Between Saints and the Roosters. But obviously, this is slightly different. I mean, this is ridiculous. This is going to go on until half time. It really is. And I don't know what to do about it. I can't do anything. I'm pressing all the buttons, but because I'm not in control of the game, it's a computer. I mean, this is going to make a great gif. Daniels and Allsop. Have a drink. By the way, if you read the latest 4020 magazine, I'll tell you about that. It's here. I don't know where my camera is. There's a lovely, as ever, the front covers of these are lovely. Out now in all good news age and a few rubbish ones. Lots and lots of stuff. How many pages? 52 pages! Including Martin Kellner's obituary to Frank Boff. You remember Frank Boff? My column's in there as well. Over about CNN. Oh, what is that? So that's good. We'll just wait until half time now. This is brilliant, isn't it? You're watching live, no one playing a game. I won't leave it like this. I am. Still going. I've got a voicemail from the track and trace people. They'll just ring me back. It's all right. I'll just read this magazine for you. I'm not going to read it. Obviously, I'd stop you buying it. But well, there's Ian, who was our guest on the show this week. You can download the latest podcast. Well, on all podcast providers. This is going to go on for another 3 minutes, you realise, with nothing happening. People thinking, oh, what's going on? What's happening? I think my dog's going to come up and see me. You come in, Sky. Come on, push it. That's it. Sky, come here. See? Dog. Eddie Waring's written an article, which is amazing because he's been dead for about 40 years, about expansion in rugby league. We could take in Bolton, Sheffield, Blackpool, Doncaster, Carlisle, Liverpool and Manchester. Well, 2 of those clubs are still going. Well, Doncaster didn't, but Sheffield started a bit later. Bring back Blackpool. I've become attached or addicted to YouTube, where people wander around Blackpool all the time. It's a big place, and show your hotels falling down and stuff. I can say all this because I know nobody's watching this stream at the minute, so it's all right. I'm just talking to myself. I should have shut the curtains on the window, really. What else have I got in here? legendary sports broadcaster Brian Moore. His autobiography. Don't think there's anything about rugby league in this. It's alright, but it's going to last time. Well, he does have a go at Gary Lineker for doing They Think It's All Over, which kind of dates this book a little bit. Do you remember that was a thing? And now they've ripped it off onto Sky, and it's had about 7 billion series, whatever it's called. B Sky B. Dickie Davis, Jimmy Hill, they're all in here. Leeds United, we're up to Leeds United. Let's give this a read at some point. What have we got? 20 seconds left. I can't believe that this is happening on this stream. Nothing. Just imagine when I put this up on YouTube later. People are going to go, what? What? It's nearly half time, don't panic, listener. Talk about playing to time, right? Well, that was good, wasn't it, viewer? Pick up the bloody ball. Hang on, there's someone called Hardacre on it, but he's playing for St Helens. Don't even put him on. I think he might have a big game tonight, you know. I've tipped him to be man of the match because obviously you look at stories, don't you? 2017 grand final. Monday we went to Old Trafford for the build-up. Interviewed him, kind of Cass versus Leeds, and of course by the Thursday he wasn't going to be playing and wouldn't be playing for another year, so not a big buyer into redemption and stuff, but he's had a good year, so it would make sense, you know. Has a good game, gets the man of the match award, gives people something to write about. It's about 12 to 1. I can't have a bet on it because I should have a vote. Oh, St Helens are at the post. As they go for a drop goal as well, randomly, which is good. Can Wigan hold on to this amazing 1-0 lead? Oh, look at that break. Ooh, last tackle. What's he going to do? Is he going to get there? No. The problem with this game is, as you can see, there's no room between the play of the ball and the defensive line. It's like the olden days, isn't it? It's rugby union, isn't it? That's the problem. So there's no room to actually do anything. I mean, rugby league games are hard enough. I mean, even the modern ones to actually put moves on and try and pass the ball because the defenders are so quick on them. You have to have really good reaction times. This is just an absolute nightmare. But as I've said before, in 1994 this was all you had, unless you had the Mega Drive. You know, if you've got an Amiga, which I had on a PC, as St Helens got a throwing, you had to make do with what you had. I guess if you're a Gaelic football fan, there's only like one Gaelic football game or Aussie Rules or whatever. I do like the obscure sports simulator. I've got a handball game somewhere, but I've got no idea where you're doing it. But it was cheap in the Steam sale, so I got it. So there you go. Terrible defence there by the Wigan Warriors. And Saints are in. Can they convert it? Well, you'd imagine so. He's banging from the post. Hit the KCOM Stadium and all. Why the referee shouts conversion, I don't know. There you go, 6-1 to St Helens. So we've got 5.5 minutes left for Wigan to get back into this one. I'm blaming the kit. I mean, they don't look like Wigan, do they, in black and red? They look more like half the amateur teams around Wakefield, Eastmore, Stanley and Normanton all wear red and black kits. So this is a Wakefield amateur 13 versus like full KR. Since have the V, of course. I can't remember if they've ever. I can't think of a time when they've worn a red band on their shirt. But this game's allowing V's, so you can't have one. That was a rubbish kick, wasn't it? Well, I say that. Booting the ball on. I don't know. So it is flawed, but it's. I guess it's entertaining to watch, especially when teams don't bother to pick up the ball behind the goal line for no apparent reason. What can you do? It must be a great job making up the names of the players because they didn't put any real names in, so you just got like random names like Elias and Birch and Blackburn. Oh, Saints got the ball back. It's that. And you see Chris Kendall there in his red shirt, the referee. I don't know why he's in the attacking line again, but there you go. People get upset about these things, don't they? Well, that was another awful kick. What we've learned on this game is Saints can't kick. And I guess if this is based on the teams from 1994, then Wigan would be at the end of their pomp, wouldn't they? And Saints would have been one of those teams trying to chase them down. So if this game was accurate, Wigan should win all the time. But they don't. It's got all the great teams on this. Highfield, Bramley, no Scarborough Pirates, no Catalans, no Toulouse. So if Catalans had got to the grand final, I wouldn't be able to do this because they're not on the game. Or I could just pretend they're Carlisle or something. Who wears a red and yellow? Don't know, question. He's sent in for another try. There you go. Is that the try that clinches the grand final? Forty20. I don't even know who that was supposed to be an impression of. Generic radio commentator from Merseyside. So else Merseyside that upset people. It's all foreign over to the side at penalty. Don't call people from Hull Humberside so they don't like that. So St Helens are going to win this grand final. Just do a kick though. 10-1. Oh, tough kick, nonsense. 12-1. Was it Wigan played a Challenge Cup game? I think it was on a Monday night once. Was it against Barrow or something where they scored a drop goal and then Wigan won 101 or something? I mean, I'm saying this. I've got a phone in front of me. I'll just Google it now. If you know, put it in the chat. Who do you think is going to win the final? Tell me. Blah, 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 blah. It can't be Barrow because it's not come up. So apologies to Barrow fans because I've done you a disservice now. Wigan Challenge Cup record score that bit. Might have been against the amateur team actually. I seem to remember a team scoring a drop goal against them. Oh, I don't know. You're not going to tell me. I'm going to be able to find out. Tell me in the comments. Don't worry, viewers. It's not long left. You can go watch one of the proper streamers after this is finished. I'm tempted to get the Rugby League manager game and just stream that sometimes while I'm stuck inside. I don't know if anyone will watch it, but something to do. Saints defence is superb. Look, they've kept Wigan tryless. And Frank Machin couldn't take that pass. And Saints are going to win the grand final. Just have to play out time now. Who's going to win time? I tip Wigan, and I'm not going to regret that tip if I get it wrong, because I think it's going to be a close game. I'm hoping it will be anyway. But you know. Minute and a half left. Beauchamp is a Saints team. Joey used to play for. Oh, I tell you what, they're not very good here, Wigan, are they? To say this is Wigan at their pomp, as I say earlier, they're not very good at all. I'm shocked by this Wigan performance, to be honest. Shocked, I tell thee. Kick off. I do wonder if you actually heard any of these. I said it all actually because I think I've got the mic turned off. which is good. Oh, no, I think you can hear me. That's all right. I mean, you'd have told me. You'd have told me, wouldn't you? You would have told me if you'd not been able to hear me. I trust you implicitly, audience of one. You would have told me. So here we are, last 30 seconds. Saints in victory formation now. Oh, it's Tommy Makinson. Oh, nearly. Last tackle. What are they going to do? Kick it? Of course they are. I mean, what's the point of that kick? That's dreadful. Not that we're going to go and score in 20 seconds. And as you've seen in the first half of this game, it's the first time you've seen it. The hooter goes, or the whistle blows, as soon as we hit time. So there's no. If wide to west was a thing, he wouldn't be in this game. Bradford would have won that game. History would have changed forever. Probably not. Here we go, last play of the game, that's it. Alright, second over. St Helens have won the grand final by 12 points to 1. I'm rushing down to the bookies to get that on as a correct score because that's going to happen tonight now. 12-1 to St Helens. What a performance from the men from the town of Glass. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the grand final tonight. We'll be back on Forty20 Live over on Facebook and YouTube next week to look back on season like no other.